I'm Jean Strickland, and I've lived West Ashley for years. After retirement, I went to a second West Ashley home, and then with my husband and he got very sick. So we ended up, fortunately, with a one-story home. And after he died a year ago, over a year ago, I found it was just too much for me to keep. So I've been progressing. Before he died, we had both together looked at some places, and neither of us found what we were looking for. Either structurally because of my limitations, or something he just didn't like about it. So although we talked about it, for him needing assistance, he then died. And so I was left with that big house, and the housekeeping, and the yard, and all the things, and the terrible, terrible quietness. It was like a tomb. There wasn't anything that I could do to fill up that noise. So I thought it's time to start looking again. And I wasn't going to go back to some of the others, but I did check out some changes that might have occurred, and then I read in the paper about the crossings. My daughter works at an assisted living, and she knows your administrator very well, and your activities director. She knows what a great job they both do. And so I went to the luncheon. It was sort of a lunch and breakfast, and I didn't see anyone then. I didn't see Earl there. And I thought, well, I don't know anyone, but it was so warm. The people there that also were ready for change. So I was one of the first ones to sign up. I wanted to be on the first floor because of my mobility challenges. But the biggest thing I look for is having someone to cook the meals. I can't stand to cook the meals. Not stand my own cooking, but stand upright to cook the meals. So I can do all the other things, and so I didn't want assisted living. I wanted independent living. I can take care of myself. I just need help in mobility sometimes. So I think it's a beautiful location. My family all lives West Ashley. I have 2 daughters and a son, and it's a convenient place for us, and it has all of the amenities that I think I'll ever need. If I become where I need some assistance, it's right there for me. I think it offers a lot for assisted living, and Lord not be willing, but if the Lord chooses, for memory care. So in my life, I hope I only move one more time, moving to the crossings. Well, of course, the food was the first thing, and the housekeeping. But then the movie theater would be wonderful for me, because I haven't been to the movies in years due to my husband being sick and my own mobility issues. I don't know what activities I will participate in because the arthritis in my hands is terrible. It would have to be activities that I could do with limited mobility. I suppose I would become a bingo addict or something like that. I think the promise of the food and the promise of someone being there, the loneliness was terrible. And I know that there's someone there. I know that I have a friend there. I've met other friends there that I knew before in my career. So I think it's very, very nice for me to be there. Although I can't enjoy everything, I certainly look forward to getting involved in everything that I can.